Hello and welcome to another episode of RC Printer. I'm your host Jordan Visco, and today we've actually packed up a couple of snowmobiles in the back of our truck here, and we're hoping to go test them out, but unfortunately, as you can see out the windows, there is no snow anywhere to be found. So let me switch the camera around. So we're going to head up there to Queest Mountain. We are in beautiful Sicamous, British Columbia, Canada, and Queest is one of the most popular snowmobiling destinations in the area, so we should be able to find some really good snow up there. So stick with us as we head out on a little road trip, and we'll see you up there. Alright, here we go. Definitely one of the best parts of this trip is the amazing view. If we go up that way, that takes us to the Sicamous lookout, but our destination is Queest Mountain, so we're going straight ahead. So normally this little log landing area here is a good parking lot for snowmobiles, but definitely with not having any snow right now, we're just going to keep on going up. A bit of a shame they have to log this beautiful mountainside. Here we can see the first little bits of snow. Starting to get some natural snow up in the bushes instead of just the piles on the side of the road, so that's good to see. So the main road goes down to the lake and Wilson Creek. And that one right there, that's the one to Queest. So if you know the Shuswap at all, it's basically a big H with 4 legs, and in the middle there, that's called the Narrows. So we are right above the Narrows of the Shuswap Lake. Definitely glad I upgraded my tires not too long ago. I'm gonna put the camera down and actually pay attention. Alright, so this seems to be about as far as any trucks have gone, and I don't really want to wreck the trail too much if anyone wants to come up sledding. There are still a few people that are heading out from time to time, so I think we're just going to park her here. This looks like a great spot to test out our sled. I brought the new Alpha-6 as well as my Skeeride. We'll test them both out and see how they do. Alright, first run, RC Creations, Alpha-6. Well, it definitely goes like snot. You can tell with the uncensored brushless motor there, it's having a bit of a trouble getting started. So a censored setup would be better for sure. It's got lots of power. So lots of tipping, definitely pretty tippy. The skis are nice and big, which I like, but I could use with a bit of a wider stance, I think. Let's go for a little walk here. So that stuttering is definitely no fault of the designer. That's my shitty motor in there. That, however, seems to right itself a lot, which is kind of nice. Definitely a bit different than the Skeeride. Just like every snowmobile without a rider, doesn't love to turn. Is that a little jump right there? Let's see how that does. Pretty good, she's no worse for wear. It's a tight design. You can tell, just like the Skeeride, once you get to that top speed, it's a little squirrely. Starts to bounce a bit. And heading back down. Pretty fun though. Whoa, don't go down the bank! Alright, so I think that's pretty good for an initial test with this beauty here. It definitely seems like a really tight design, nothing broke, everything seems pretty sturdy. The track worked wonderfully. My biggest complaint would be, I think it needs just a bit wider of a stance up front. I do think there was some wider arms in the build files, or I saw them mentioned somewhere maybe, but I'm going to take another look when I get home and see if I can widen the stance a little bit. But the skis are nice and big, it seems to turn okay. We'll throw the Skeeride out there now just so we have a quick comparison on the same snow. Obviously it's not the best snow in the world. We're spring snow here, it's pretty slushy, heavy snow, it's not that deep. So you're gonna get different performance if you're in powder. But yeah, it definitely works. It's a well-designed sled. All right, here goes our Skeeride. Much nicer, more responsive motor in there. So we're not gonna worry about power or anything too much here. We're just gonna watch kind of how the sled handles as it turns and as it goes over bumps. Again, we're still running 3S LiPo battery. I mean, the change in engine performance is really quite outstanding. It's so much more responsive. And these are the motors we sell. They're the V3 540 rocket motors from Surpass Hobby. 10BL120 Hobby Wing speed controller. So you can get those at rcprinter.com. See right away the difference in the stance. My suspension's a little soft, so that's probably something I'm going to need to modify before the next run. Oh, I think my battery's starting to die. I got the TPU track on this guy here, so let's see how it does across the gravel. No prob. But our BMS just shut her down there as we are out of juice. All right, well, it's starting to rain out here, and I definitely have places I'm supposed to be, so we're gonna call it quits for today. I hope you enjoyed our little adventure here to try and find some snow. Both these sleds did pretty well out there. Definitely, if you build your own, don't cheap out and get one of those uncensored kit motors. You're gonna be much happier with a more powerful censored motor. Next time we get it back in the shop, we're gonna show you all the differences between these two sleds here so you can make a decision which one you'd like to build. And remember, as always, if you're looking for cool ideas of 3D printed projects to build, kits, parts, or instructions on how to build them, check us out at rcprinter.com.